And welcome to VIL Canada for the Tier 2 race tonight. Just loading in to qualifying one as we speak. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done this, so this is going to be a little bit ropey. There's always one, and FIFA Beefy just deciding to leave his pad on the side there and not click what set of tyres he wants, but it's okay. We'll load in a second and we will get started. We can drive for Q1 so far, but a couple of things to note around here. Track limits are incredibly harsh. With the last chicane, turn 1, if he's turning just a little bit too early, you're going to be under pressure straight away. Just to make sure that you don't go out of Q1. So just waiting for a few people to go out. As I just try and find a couple of things. As we have a hash out there of TJ Perfect to be the first person to set a lap. But I'll stop looking for that now. TJ Furface going straight down, start this first lap of the qualifying session so far. Easy through the quick little right left. Coming up though to the end of sector 2, this little right hander, you just want to take a little bit of curb. Just lets the car drift down to the right hand side. There's comments coming in, I can't see him. Phone's frozen, so probably what I get for trying to find the boxing, but it's okay. TJ nearly having a scrape with the wall there, but now on the run down towards the chicane, where you will find people invalidating probably all day, getting penalties later, so it'd be good if you can get this first lap done and you can kind of just chill out for a little bit and watch everybody. It's very cautious, really cautious through there. A 10-7 to start off though. We have an Alpha Tauri. It's Rembo. I think she's validated. I'm pretty sure she's validated. As Curly Red with a 10-0, but Mars at a 9-8. Great lap from Mars there. Maz with a 10-0 as well. Firing himself up there. And Aravert with a 9-4. My sports head's quicker than his teammate with Mars. Renault's looking in good form here tonight so far. There's Warrior Cloud with a 10-5 and Gods with a 9-2. So Gods going quicker. Gods has been the qualifying king at the moment in Tier 2 here, sorry. And fully deserves it. Kurt Boy with a 9-3. So time's now coming in. Brando with a 9-7. has Rempo set time? Yes, she has. This is a 9.7, so it's a good time there. Ashwin as well with a 9.3 on the medium tyre. So that pretty much rules out, but we all kind of know what Ashwin's going to do, which is go straight onto the soft compound tyre and try and fly through without touching the medium at all. Let me just load up stream on my phone. Good evening, Brandon, mate. I hope you're doing well on this fine Saturday evening. Still a few people to set time to iStream, Zishnology, FIFA Beefy, Championship Leader, Forza, and well, Madden's now out as well. FIFA Beefy on an outlap, and so is Zishnology. So still a fair few times to be set. But what I will do is go through the Tier 2 stand-ins. We have Beefy leading the way with a 72-point advantage over Brandon in second. Third is Forza on 108. Rembo in fourth on 94. Mars on 76. Gods on 75. Action 73. So you're finding a bit of a battle down here from Mars down to about Warrior Cloud. He's on 67. You've got Maz on 49. Madden, then a big drop down to Madden on 29. The Maverick on 20. And so's Kurt Boy with Seppo's on 18. Rick GBR on 18. Sammy 15. iStream's 12. Geo with 12. Aravert with 6. King Wafik on 4. And TJ Furface on 1. In the constructor standings, Alfa Romeo on 197, with Mercedes on 129, Ferrari third with 126, Racing Point with 124, then AlphaTauri with 123, Red Bull 93, McLaren 85, Renault 82, Haas 30, and Williams with 21. But 10 minutes left to quali 1. All still to play for. I think Madden's just about to start another lap, maybe. No, he's going into the pit lane. See what Beefy can do here on the run down towards the chicane. And then the start finish straight. Pretty easy through there from Beefy. It's not going to set the world alight, I don't think, but it's a 9.8, puts him 9th. You know Beefy can go quicker than that, so be interested to see what he can do. iStreams now. Beefy's teammate in 15th. I seem to set an 11.9. Madden back on an outlap again. Forza with a 20.1. That is a strong time from Forza so far. Surprised I didn't put him top of the leaderboards there, but we know we can go quicker than that. But if you still have Visionology and Madden to set times, Madden now on a time lap. A bit confused why Visionology hasn't come out unless he has a qualifying ban of sorts that I don't know about. It's strange why he hasn't come out yet. We've got he's probably on his. No, he's gone for another lap. That is still slower than his first time. It is 7:30 over here, Death Dragon. Yes, it is indeed, mate. So down the bottom, we've got Forza up to 14. Teammate, Multi. I'm just going to call him Multi. In 16th now is someone hopped up, but I don't know who. Could have been TJ. I think it was TJ. It must be TJ hopping up to 10th. Ishinoji still in the pits and Madden now coming around to set that first lap time. So no, he's not. He's going back into the pit lane again. So no, we start at about 20 past 7. DJ, so because some of these guys in this race will go off and race back-to-back races in a different league, so we start early so they can get off to the next race. But someone's hopped up. It's now Ford's Ferrari up to 8 now. Got a 9.8, solid time. That'll see him safe. With 6 minutes still left of the session. Madden, Ishinoji still yet to set a time. Warrior Cloud, Rempo and Brandon retiring from the session. They think they're safe. Warrior Cloud, I mean, I might have just missed it. Warrior Cloud could have been there, but I don't think he has. It looks like he's in the pit now. I have no clue. Ice Stream's 14. Curly Red now just retiring from the session as well. Madden now on his third outlap. I don't know what's going on here. Ishinoji hasn't been out at all this session so far until now. So strange, put yourself under this much pressure with the track limits the way they are around this track this year. I wouldn't have done that myself personally, but he'll pull us out the bag now, guaranteed. Maz up to 6, sorry, missed that. But no real threat anywhere else from any times. Morning Velocity, how are you doing, bud? Nice to see you back in the comments. You here to slate Rempo again, or what? Yeah, you should be alright, DJ, if you do reserve next week, bud, and you'll get in. Reserve for GP1 as well on a Thursday if you're free as well, mate. People retiring from the session as they know they're safe. Madden, is he finally going to set a time without going into the pit lane straight after? End of the sector 2. Here to slate Maz. I'll leave you to it, mate. Evening, Sam. worst case, Madden does invalidate. He'll have time for one more run. I don't know. It's safe through there, so he should be alright. Is your wheel still not working there, Sam boy? His man put himself P9 with a 9.7, so that should actually see him safe, but Q1 do as many laps as you really want, really. So this is the tyres you won't ever use again. Additional didn't pick up damage here, but it's a 10.5 that won't. He's gonna have to go again. Maz has retired from the session. I think if anybody is just sat in the pit lane now and not going back out, if you just retire or retire from the session, you can get qualifying done a lot quicker. If anybody is in the chat here and knows what the weather is, could you let me know what it is for the race as well? Sam, you ruined that Merc enough there, bud. You don't need to worry about that, mate. Gospel Curly for the race win. You heard it here first. You just need to know what odds, velocity, and I'll start putting some money your way. Ashwin, dry. That is perfect. Thanks for that, mate. Hoping it was going to be like the Tier 1 race on Thursday when it was just absolutely sloshing it down. That would have made it a lot more entertaining. But it wouldn't have gone as quick, and there is boxing to watch later. Worry Cloud obviously with that early retirement. It's kind of on the bubble at the moment. If iStreams or Multi can get a decent lap in, iStreams won't make the line and has hit the wall somewhere along the line, so Warrior Cloud is through. Shots fired by Sammy. Trust me, Kurt boy, Sammy can't even keep the car in a straight line, mate, so any shots he's doing, mate, is firing them at himself. There is classification of the first, and TJ has a 5-place penalty. And so does Warrior Cloud. Strange. No idea what's happened here. I did miss that, but iStreams, Ishnology and Multi all out of the session. It was just wait to load into Q2. Sam's off, thank God for that. But into Q2 now. It all comes a little bit more interesting with tyre strategies. So a few medium runners going out there. Probably just set that bank of time and no pressure, but I want Becca to make it a double win this week for Alpha. Velocity, why are you giving people false hope? And Dan, just go and sit and watch your boxing, would ya? Instead of coming and ruining my evening. It may be your birthday, but just leave me alone, would ya? Right, I've missed everything now. Thanks for that, Dan. I don't know who's on the lap and who's going to be first course line. I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to have a... Yeah, Mars, right. We're going to stick on board with Mars now for the lap. 19.5 for the first sector. But Mars now coming down the back straight. Oh my god, Dan, leave it out, man. Gods with an 8.9. Times come down by about 3/10 through Q1. Kurt Boy with a 9.4. Mars with a 10.0 on the mediums, followed by Brandon with a 10.0. But Aravert with a 9.6, put himself up to P3. Warrior Cloud with a 10.1. Maz with a 10.3 and Forza with a 10.6. So times are now coming on the board. Oh dear. Well. It's Brandon's favourite track. Well, he needs it to be to close that gap to Beefy, but soon see. Anything can happen in the race. Obviously, Droftas taking the W. Droftas taking the W, unfortunately, on Thursday night. Forza retiring from the session. Nine podium, mate. Dan, nobody cares about your podiums, mate. You're irrelevant. I'm glad you care, Dan. Shame I don't. And I'm not an elephant. Oh, God. This is horrendous. But Rembo has set a 9.8 on the medium tyres. She's looking quite racy around here tonight. Is Fozzie coming up towards the final chicane now. Dan, can you just... Oh, my days. Comments are doing my head in now. Oh, finally. Thank God for that. So I can crack on with what I'm meant to be doing instead of getting distracted. We've got the bottom 5, 4, 5 all on out laps or on their hot laps. Interested to see who will be going out here. Brandon obviously in P8. Velocity says he likes it around here. Don't know whether to believe him or not. But a big hello to everybody's favourite bus driver, Energetics. Good to have you in the comments, even if Velocity is here as well. Beefy on the mediums. You'll have time for a soft run if needs be. Beefy will magic himself near the front in the race. Well, it seems like everything he touches in this division this year is turning into either race wins or podiums. So it will be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see what these can do out there. And Velocity, I don't like you, mate. There's a bit of love there. There is a bit of love every now and then. But Beefy now comes to the end of Sector 2. It says purple, but I think that's Cody's being Cody's. Oh, and he gets a huge wobble on coming out of the hairpin, sorry. He's going to lose so much time now on this back straight. And he's just completely backed off the lap, so probably the right call from Beefy there, I think. As he now goes again. Beefy now. That's a lot better exit out of the hairpin this time. Let's see what you can do now on the run. On the run down towards the little chicane. I haven't seen too many invalidations. Beefy gets through nicely there. Now on the run down towards the line. What time will he do? It's a 9.8, puts him P6. But if you look at the top 5 all on softs, you've got Rembo now, he's switched to the softs in the pit lane. TJ is on a lap, will be on a lap now with Forza, who has just done the 1 lap and then retired. So maybe wanting to start on the alternate strategy, not be inside the top 10. So interesting times. Did not want to do that at all. Where are we? TJ is now back in the pit lane. Brandon on an outlap on the mediums again. 4 minutes left to go. He might just make it round for a couple of runs if he wants to. But not 100% sure on that one. That's what I was doing. I was getting back on YouTube again because my phone locked. Thanks, Energetics. Love you. I won't mention any tunnels now. Beefy is GP2 drop dash. Yeah, yeah, kinda. I mean, nobody wants to be Welsh, so I mean, I'd rather be a Scouser than a Welshman. Maz in the danger zone. I think Maz will be all right. We know he can pull out a lap when he needs to, so I think Maz will be more than fine. But Brandon, I don't actually think he's going to get out in time for another lap on the soft, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. He's 2/10 up, nearly 3, so probably needs to find a few more because there's all softs in front of him, so you can guarantee to make sure that but here comes Brandon now up towards the line. It is going to be a 9-8, a season 10th, but I'm sure he'll get knocked out with that one. So here comes Maz, just chucking the car through. 3/10 up. If you can stick with that, Brandon will be out. So maybe Brandon should have gone on the soft tyre just to make sure that he gets through his Q3 and maximise the start position, but we will soon see. Now half a second up. This is looking good for Maz so far. The big thing is to keep this valid through the chicane. You don't want all that hard work for the start of the lap to get ruined. We've got a yellow flag somewhere. That is just a Williams backing off. So here we go. What can Maz do through the chicane? A little bit of a lock up, but gets through nicely. DRS open up towards the line. It's going to be a 9-2. So that is a racing point 1-2. And we've seen this a fair few times from these two. Rembo on an outlap as well. What does Rembo currently do? She is on the medium tyre. So she's looking to do what Brandon couldn't. You've got Fozzie on an outlap. You've got Warrior Cloud to start a lap on the soft tyre. You've got Curly Red now on the soft tyre starting his lap as well. Maz and Mars is all safe, and I think Kurt Boy Madden has retired from the session, so Madden thinks he's safe as well. You've got TJ on the medium tyre. On the medium? On the mediums. Trying to get through to Q3 as well. So all to play for still, really, through 9 down, 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th and 15th. Curly Red now 10th and a half up on his time so far, so looking pretty good at the moment. Out the hairpin note on the run down towards the chicane. Curly Red looking to cement his place in Q3, but I think he could do that. He's not, he's boxing, so I think that wasn't invalid. So strange one there, strange call, as Fozzie has invalidated Worry Cloud. I mean, since he's done 3 laps on those tyres, and that is not really what you want to be starting on, so interesting. Royal Cloud only 700s up. There's Rembo. Sorry, Rembo. I thought you were still in 10th. But apparently you do a 9.5 and you're saved. So, yeah, sorry about that. Might have just missed that. Might have just. As I see... that Williams is stunning. It's not a bad looking car this year. It looks a hell of a lot better than last year's car. I will say that for sure. But we are now losing Brandon, Worry Cloud, Fozzie Bear, Forza and TJ as well from Q2. There's only what you've got Curly Red on the mediums, FIFA Beefy on the mediums, and Rembo all on mediums. All on that alternate strategy, but it's not a bad play really. Well, we all know who Velocity is cheering for. But Becca just smashed that lap, GG. It's strange, Velocity. I don't know if you've had a change of heart or if it's a different person. Comment on your account, mate. But I have never seen you cheer for Rembo before. If Rembo can keep out of the wall, she could be on for a decent result. There it is. He's brought up the walls. I knew it was only a matter of time before you did that, mate. But I mean, it must have been tempting for you. Excuse me. So we have an AlphaTauri straight out, and that is Rembo going early doors. But she's letting a few people go, so she's let Gods go, so Gods will be the first person to set a time in the Q3 session. We've only got 11 minutes left now, so still time for a couple of runs. If you're feeling a little bit chancy, you might go 3, so but here we go then. I think Madden the only one who hasn't come out of the pits yet, so interesting call there from Madden so far. Big lap this now to get a good lap down. You don't want to be putting pressure on yourself on the last couple of runs. Goz is invalidated, so that leads it to Rembo, who's invalidated, to Curly Red, who hasn't. So right on board with Curly Red for the rest of this lap, and she will be the first person to set a valid lap time. Aggressive on the curbs there, must be running the limit, so but it's worked out for him so far. Now up to the hairpin, needs to get this right. Looks like he has done that nicely as well. So now, can he get maybe just the back ends of a little slipstream from Gods? Nice and aggressive, little bit of a twitch on, but saves it nicely. And this is going to be a 9-4 for Curly Red. First time of the session in Q3, a 9-4. We have got a Renault coming next, isn't it? Who's going to be? It's going to be Mars up towards the line. It's a 9-3, so there's a 10 between the top two at the moment. FIFA Beefy with a 9-5. And Kurt Boy with a 9.2 puts himself on provisional pole position at the moment. I think this is the only track you can get a fastest lap on pit exit. Possibly. Possibly. Pole an 8.9. I think Gods did an 8.9 in the last session, as there is a Renault round somewhere. I don't know what they're doing. Ashwin with a 5-second penalty. Grid penalty, sorry. For a serious collision with Mars. I actually think velocity pole will be an 8.7. That's going to be my guess. So the Red Bull's out there on a lap on the water. Ooh, 9.3, so on towards the line she was. Kurt Boy in by a 10. Maz, Araverk and Ashwin now on the pits, but Araverk, sorry, on the outlap now. Gods with a 9.3 puts himself 4th, so well, you know Gods can go quicker. That might have been a scrub set he used last time out. So I'm fully expecting Gods to go quicker than that. Where are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Madam with a 9.3 puts himself 5th. Araverk will be the next person to set a lap time. And Araverk's invalidated, so Kurt Boy on an outlap going for the first sector, but what's he going to be on a little cool lap so far, not pushing too hard. Right, so Kurt was making sure you don't get this and next lap invalidation message coming up there for cutting that chicane. Keeping it nice for the first 2 turns. And now on the run to sector 2. He's only 600ths down, so that time can be made up, but he looks like he's keeping it really nice and smooth through the start of the second sector. Now DRS open on towards the right hander under the Rolex bridge. Just try and ride the curve as much as you can. He did. That's aggressive. That's nice from Kurt Boy. Now only 1900ths down, so he is gaining on the time here. Looks like he had a great hairpin as well. So now DRS open again. Run down towards the chicane. This is where you want to throw caution to the wind. Nothing else to lose here. There's Curly Red with an 8.9. Great lap from Curly Red. Sees him P1. And Kurt Boy can't improve the time, but Curly Red with an 8.9. Stunning lap. Putting himself top of the leaderboard so far. And Ashwin come on to complete his first lap. DRS Open now on the run to the start finish line. P8 for Ashwin with a 9.5. Yeah, I hope someone does beat that. Even if it's an 8.8, I would be happy. Just so you're not right, Velocity. Maz and Aravak still in the pit lane as we speak, but Gods is invalidated. Mars now on the run towards the Rolex Bridge with the quick right left where it's easy to invalidate again. Every corner seems to be easy to invalidate around here, and he's lucky he didn't invalidate there. That is very, very aggressive there from Mars. He's a 10th up so far. And that is a 9.1, so Mars goes up to P2. Ashwin now P3, so great lap from Ashwin to put himself up into P3. Kurt Boy in the pits, so he has been sent out again though. And then Rembo now on a lap, she is 2/10 up and flying. But this chicane is going to be crucial. And it's invalid. It is invalid right at the last moment. That is not what she wanted. And that will be Rembo's qualifying over. Madden is invalidated. Gods now. He's 3/10 up. And Gods through. What is this going to be now? It is an 8.7. And that is exactly what I said, Velocities. I should have put a tenner on it with you. But great lap from Gods. Curly Red might get one more. He's going to get another bite of the cherry there. Araverk trying to about to set his first lap time. Beefy, the championship leader, down in P8, but I think he's going to get one more go. But will he hold? He's not going to hold up Madden. Madden has invalidated, but will Madden be able to go again? Madden can go again. Beefy is on one final run. What can Beefy do through the first sector? He's 10th up. He needs a good lap in. Maz has a set of time. That was hesitant from Beefy through the right-hander. Just trying to get that car turned in at the right moment. Madden is going to get a lovely slipstream on the back straight after this chicane. But Beefy might get one from Kurt Boy as well. As Aaron Burke set a 109.1. Madden must be getting a lovely slipstream. Oh, Beefy's backed out. Beefy backed out. And Madden 109.5 does not improve despite the toe. So it's Gods on pole with a 108.709. And Curly Red P2 as well, with a great showing from Curly Red around here. So, obviously Ashwin, with that grid penalty, we'll see him down to P11. Yeah, you said Gods for pole though, Velocity, but an 87, was I right, or was I right, buddy? Gods, followed by Curly Red, Kurt Boy, Mars, Araverk, Ashwin, who will be demoted 5 places, Rembo, Madden, Beefy, Maz didn't set a time. And that is your top 10. As we now go towards the race. Looks a little bit overcast in the sky, in the Canadian skies for this race. But as people now just start to choose how much fuel they want, what strategy is the best for them. Ten seconds now, and we will be underway for the formation lap. There's just a few people left to choose what they want to do. As we just wait for TJ, this is not a... Oh, there we go. I said it was about to be a bad time, but it seems to be perfectly fine. So, as I get everything that I need up, so I'll run through the starting grid. We've got a mixture of tyres going on here, so we've got softs for Gods in P1 with that 8.7, and Curly Red on the mediums in P2. P3 we've got Kurt Boy, P4 we've got Mars, 5th we have Araverk, Rembo 6th, Madden 7th, Beefy 8th, Maz 9th, Brandon 10th, as Brandon and Ashwin have come to blows somewhere. So they'll have cold tyres. Fozzie in 12th. Fours on the Hards in 13th. iStreams 14th. Ishnology 15th. Warrior Cloud 16th. Multi 17th. And TJ Furface in 18th, as iStreams and Ishnology have come together on the formation lap as well. So as now we line up for the start of this race. "35 laps around the circuit, Gilles Villeneuve." As we are all on the grid now. Green flags are waving. Here come the lights. We've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5. Pause. And it's lights out and away we go. And it seems like Curly Red's had a great start. I think God's got a bit bogged down there. Everybody's ghosting here. But Curly Red, God's is round. God's is round. So Curly Red now, yellow flag Obviously in sector 1, but Curly Red now, he's pushed out advantage on those medium tyres. As Forza has dropped down the order as well. And what has happened back there? Well, there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that on this first lap here, but I seem to miss quite a lot of it. But at the moment it is Curly Red out in front, followed by Kurt Boy and Mars, but Arabert followed closely by FIFA for the great start into 5th, and Rembo in 6th, but being pressured obviously with the guys, and oh no, it is carnage. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen down in this chicane, but I don't even want to look right now because this looks like it could be brutal. If anybody goes too wide, I think they are. Oh, he's got the move done though. Curly Red with the fast half of the race. Obviously, first lap. Gods' box must have damage. And Maz has dropped down. But Rembo's dropped 3 seconds already off the back of Beefy, but obviously a few issues or shenanigans happened behind as Forza and Warrior Cloud. I think Warrior Cloud has just gone past Forza there. I think he has indeed. But Curly Red is checked out. Kurt Boy in 2nd. As Forza, I think, has just gotten past Madden, so gonna have a look back into the chicane. And Mars with a 12.5, fast lap of the race so far. And DRS, obviously, lap 3 has now been enabled. So Curly Red, 9/10 lead over Kurt Boy so far. Now over a second, so Kurt Boy will be vulnerable to Mars more than anybody. He won't get that DRS help. No, he won't, but Mars will, so Mars, all he's got to do is kind of hang on just a little bit. He should be okay. Rembo holding off Ashwin now as well, so gaps aren't starting to, a few gaps starting to form up. Obviously God's had to box and pole, which is unfortunate, as Fozzie just slides one up the inside there in the chicane. I don't know, a bit of a corner cut, but Madden back through again. Williams gives you special powers. Is that so? Because if that is Velocity's fact of the day there, people. As Gods with a 12.3, fastest lap of the race on the medium tyre, and he is flying. Mars picking up the, well, could be the first penalty. I don't think it will be, but see what happens. Maz penalty as well, obviously, and penalties will come into effect at the end of this race, and as they do accumulate up round here rather quickly. And Rembo picking up her first penalty of the race as well. Kurt Boy now only 6 tenths away. And Rembo has been passed by Ashton. Sorry, I did miss that as I am trying to sort out something a little bit personal at the moment. And I have also missed Kurt Boy and Mars as well, so sorry about not picking up on those overtakes there. Gaps are now starting to actually appear. Ishinoji is boxed. Take it, you must have gotten damage earlier on as Ice Streams gets the move done on Mulsey through the chicane. Kurt Boy. We're now 7 tenths away, and Beefy is on the back of this fight, and here comes actually Araverk looking to get it done. I just can't get it done into the chicane now though. I think all this fighting though, you might find as Rembo's lost out to Brandon as well. So Brandon will start on them. Strange call from Brandon because you want to try and qualify the mediums but changes it to the soft tyre to start on. So, I don't know, strange call that one there, but Rembo down to 8th now. As Curly Red is now checked out. He is checked out, he's 2 seconds clear. He's got a yellow flag as we have... Who we got around? It must have been Forza. Yeah, Forza has got wing damage, unfortunately. So you'll find Forza probably in at the end of this lap, probably for a set of mediums or soft tyres. As he just completely cuts the corner there as well. And I don't know why you would do that, but you'll run the risk of penalties there. And Ashton picking up a penalty. But Fozzie getting past Madden for the chicane as we have Maz taking pretty early pit stop so far. And Madden is also in the pit lane as well. So interesting stuff on these two. As Maz is changing the front wing, so he's going to lose out to Madden. And Ford's Ferrari is just retired from the session, so... yeah, no word for that really, but I don't know. And what else have we got up the front is now a little DRS train is settling in, but the soft tyres won't last too much longer. They do die around here. Obviously got a few long corners, long sweeping corners which just take the wear straight away from underneath you. So it's oh, Kurt Boy with a 5-second spin into the pit lane penalty, and Mars is in as well. So is Araverk and Ashton now. This is going to be one busy pit lane. You're going to see all the medium tyres. Brandon staying out. Have we got the oh, we've got the Renaults double stacking. You should never double stack ever. Lose so much time. Beefy only 1.8 behind Curly Red, so he could be. You might find him closing up. went off into 4th. Brandon obviously 8 lap old soft, so we will be fresh, so you might be able to get to lap 10 with them, but I wouldn't probably say he'll get to lap 12, 13. I think you'll see him in the pit lane by then. As we've got Mars, who's closed right up to the back of TJ now. He's got up the inside. And Mars gets the move done as TJ luckily saves it from the wall, but he loses out with a few places there. And Brandon has carried on for another lap, so interesting to see how much longer they do go. Because I think they are looking just a little bit worse from where I'd say at the moment, but you never know. You never quite know. Brandon's staying up for one, maybe a couple more laps, so you might want to go to those 12, 13. I didn't think you'd be able to, but there's a couple of gaps that are close, but coming outside that detection zone for the DRS. He picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Easily done around here, as Maz does have a little bit of a lock up there. Beefy now only 1.1. The Beefy closing in the gap, but has he just given himself wing damage with a bit of understeer? He has. Beefy has lost an end plate, so you might find Curly Red checking out again. And that pressure that is getting put under from Beefy might just not be there anymore. So interesting to see, really. Yeah, Beefy has box resets off, so might finally go soft medium now. Brandon now, I think he's just losing time here. He's trying to stretch these. I just don't know why you would. You know it's a two-stop race. Rembo with another penalty. That's 2 for Rembo at this very moment in time. Multi with a penalty as well. Ashwin only 6/10 behind Beefy, but obviously Beefy will have those fresh softs on. And goes back up to 8. Back up into the points. Kind of deserved it. It was unlucky first lap, first corner incident there. Maz is kind of running his own race just a little bit there. So quite quiet at the moment. Nothing really to look at too much. You see Brandon really is struggling. He's got the box eye up, so I'd imagine he's hitting his box maybe either this lap or it could have been the lap before. I have no idea, in all honesty, but It's a good little stretch of good little stint he's had here on the soft tyres. Cody Red coming up to a lap ice streams. He's on the hards, and so is Multi as well. Brandon staying out another lap. Rembo now only 5 seconds away. Maybe I was looking at the wrong car. Pretty sure I saw Brandon with a pit light on, but I know Rembo definitely has, and so is Cody Red. So yeah, I'd imagine Brandon should be coming in anytime soon, but strange call here. Let's see if it might pay off for him, but you never know. So he's not used much of his RS either, but Kurt Boy over the back of Fozzie there. This might be move done here if he can get a good X out of the chicane. I think he has. He's got a load of VRS left, and so is Fozzie. But here we go, DRS as well. Bit of slipstream. And it's pretty much good night. So as Brandon has him boxed, but Curly Red has him. Beefy's out. What has happened? I don't know what's happened to Beefy there, but he is out of the race. But there's no safety car, so carry on. No rear tyre. He must have been gone for an overtake of sorts, but or he just lost the back end through the corner. I have no idea. As we have got a little bit of action now. We've got Rembo going on to hards and a new front wing. We've got Fozzie on hards as well, and Maz on the mediums. Brandon getting out in front of Maz on the mediums, but obviously Maz's tyres will be a bit more up to temperature. Kurt Boy in the lead, only 1.9 though over Curly Red, so time for Curly Red to make sure to get that back and get the lead again. Curly Red now 1.4, obviously going to get better traction out of the corners than Kurt Boy. Fozzie Bear is all over the back of our revert. And Rembo's close as well. Warrior Cloud on the hards as well, and so is Madden, Multi and Ice Streams. I still think personally the 2 stop is a lot quicker than the 1 stop here, but we'll find out. As here comes Fozzie on the hards, and our revert try coming back at him. But it's only made him more susceptible to Rembo. Maz now 7/10 behind Brandon, who is in P6, God's in P5, 15 laps on those mediums. He's taken them a good way so far. As here comes Multi looking to the inside in the chicane. Is there going to be room left? I think he just kind of forced him off there, but it happens. I'm not going to say anything, but it happens. Ice Streets is now past Madden, as Madden has huge damage on the front wing. That's just not going to help it either. I mean, it's just made it worse now. He needs to come in and change that front wing and get onto a new set of softs, and maybe go double softs to the end now. The CJ is then replacing the front wing and onto the hard tyre. It's Curly Red now though, only 4/10 behind Kurt Boy, but Kurt Boy is going to get the DRS off the back of Visionology. Oh, but what an exit from Curly Red! And are we going to go for the lead here into turn 1? He's going to have a look down the inside. Yes, he is! Kurt Boy leaves his room. He's going to try and go back up and under, but it won't work. But you need to overtake you off there, Curly. That could have gone horribly wrong. A good defender from Kurt Boy there, though. Visionology picking up a penalty. And here comes Mars as well. Mars is obviously P3 and trying to hunt down Curly Red. Just fighting that Curly Red and Kurt Boy doing will obviously help him, though. Oh, Curly's getting a little bit off kilter there. Madden now being lapped. And here we go, DRS. Curly Red get out of slipstream early. Is he going to go up the inside? No, he's not. He's just going to go. Oh, Madden's boxing. Kurt Boy, sorry, is boxing, but Curly Red picking up a penalty now. Kurt Boy, I think, going to go for another set of medium tyres, and Visionology is retired from the race. I think that is in the pit lane, so yes it is in the pit lane. But we also have, and there's a safety car, so I don't think that is in the pit lane. I think that is actually out on track. Yep, that was on. That is dead in the middle of the track. So Kurt Boy now, that might have worked out quite nicely for Kurt Boy actually, pitting when the safety car has just come out. Curly Red now, you probably see him going on to a set of mediums. And Mars as well, and also all the top guys. Gods is just box, so you might find this might pay out quite nicely for Gods, and it would be good if it would after what happened on the first lap. So we've got Curly Red, we've got Mars, we've got Ashwin, but Brandon staying out. So Brandon will be your race leader. Where's God? Where will God filter out? He's going, I think, he's not going to get Mars, but he's not. He's going to get Ashwin. He's got an Ashwin because Ashwin went deep. And so is Fozzie because Ashwin went deep. That's where it got up to P3 back into a podium position here. Mars in second. Brandon will find he will have a very hard time keeping Mars and Gods behind. Fozzy on the hards. Got Ash and Curly Red on mediums. You got Maz and Rembo. Maz has gone on to the hards for 15 laps. But I will go back through the order. We've got Brandon running P1, Mars in second, Gods third, Fozzy fourth, Ashwin fifth, Curly Red sixth, Maz seventh, Rembo eighth, Warrior Cloud ninth, Kurtboy 10th, Araverk 11th, TJ Furface 12th, Icestream 13th, Multi 14th, and Madden 15th. And Ishinology, Fifi Beefy, and Forza Ferrari all retiring from the race. We have Madden in the pit lane for a new front wing and a new set of softs. He's actually just retired from the race. So Madden now out of the Grand Prix. I'd imagine no safety car will be probably in this lap, and we can get going for the final 13 laps of this race. I can get the interviews done, and I can sit and watch Derek Chisora, Alexander Usyk, and hopefully my 80-1 bet comes in. Safety car staying up for one more, and we will have everybody back into the snake. There we go, I think safety car is in this lap. Brandon now backing up the field, but this is not the place to be doing it, because now everybody's going to start picking up penalties. This has been a poor safety car restart, and I've got to say that's horrendous to start backing people up straight after the chicane. It's not really the right place to do it. But we are back under green light racing, and Mars is closed right up to the back of Brandon now, and I can't see this being long until Mars gets this move done. But we have got Ashton passing Fozzie on the inside, just underneath. And here comes Curly Red, just taking advantage of it. And Curly Red now all over the back of Ashwin. And it is only 0.4, now half a second. Scott's picking up a penalty as well, so Ashton and Curly Red still going at it. And then you look behind you have Fozzie, Maz and Rembo. And Kurt Boy, this is going to be a bit of a train now. People are going to want to start breaking the DRS early doors, just so when you get to the DRS activation stage again, that you don't have that huge train behind you. You don't start losing 1, 2, 3, 4 places within 2 straights. As Maz has now passed Fozzie. Next person, Rembo trying to go up the inside. I don't know. No, she's just hanging on the back. But he's going to go for a move up into the chicane up the inside. Who's going to be later on the brakes? I think it's going to be Rembo. It's all down to traction now. And Fozzie keeps the position. Or does he? Because here comes Rembo. I think he's going to be in front. And there she goes, Rembo. In front. And Maz had a poor run out of chicane. I don't know. Wait, what's happened? God's box. He's got a time penalty. And a new front wing, so oh god. It's just not worked out. And Curly Red has got Ash's Curly Red back up into P3 and on the podium once again. Mars now just needs to try and stay in that second range. Banner's going to have to do 20 laps, another 10 laps, so you have to do 20 laps total on those mediums. I don't think they're going to make it all the way there without struggling. Rembo did get past Fozzie in the end and has kept position. So now Rembo now just needs to try and stay in that second of Maz. Make sure she can get the DRS, but Ashford now falling half a second back already on the back of Curly Red. Curly Red now 3.5 off the back of Mars. So interesting times ahead now. In these final 9-10 laps of the race. As Ashford now back past Curly Red with the use of the DRS. Mars has pulled it all the way back down to half a second. You might find there could be a move now. Maybe on the start finish straight. Goes to the 10.5 on those soft tyres. You like fuel now. 7 laps left to go. 4/10 now is the gap. This is Mars's best opportunity here. Can he get the exit right? I think he has. I think you're going to find Mars now going for this. For the overtake now. Here we go. This is it. Oh, he's just absolutely flown by Brandon there. And into P1 goes Mars. Great move for the lead. And Mars now needs to start pushing on. Ashwin third. Curly Red now fourth. He's dropped back into the clutches of Maz more than anything. He's already ended up going 6 seconds quicker, and Brandon picking up a penalty won't help his case either. It's Cody Redden with no damage. Might just be saving some ERS. As Aravert has gotten past Ice Streams now, but Ice Stream's not giving up and going. He's going to try and go up the inside. I think he is. And he's made a stick. Great move from Ice Streams there to get us to P12. God's now 13 seconds off the back of Multi, but it's definitely, I think God's might be able to just do it. He can keep the pace going. Aravert picking up a 3-second time penalty. Remember on the back of Maz though. This is going to be an absolute wild end to this Grand Prix. I don't know who's going to go finish where here. Ooh, Kurt Boy does get up and under on Rembo. Can Curly Red close back up to Ashwin now? That is the question we have. As Ice Streams and Aravert still going at it. Down to 1.6. I think Curly Red, you might see him start pushing just a little bit more now. He's got the time to get P3, but it's whether he can pull off a move. Warrior Cloud 5-second time penalty speeding into the pit lane. Probably going on to a set of softs, trying to get the fastest lap. Kurt, but they're all over the back of Maz. Hunting him down now. Multi picking up another penalty. Brandon only 4/10 away. Curly Red though 2.2 now. It was 1.6, so he's lost 6/10 somewhere along the lines here. He needs to pick up the pace. He really does want to get that last podium spot. Catboy now past Maz. Rembo 1.6 off. Multi now 4/10 off the back of Fozzie. And God's up into P10. Can Brandon get the move done here? I think he's going to be able to. I think it's going to be... It's not going to be bread and butter. I thought it would have been, but Mars just brutally quick in a straight line. But here comes Brandon now going to the inside for the race lead. He gets it done as well. Great move from Brandon there. Picks and puts himself up into P1. We've got a yellow flag somewhere along the lines here. Has TJ got damage? No, Araverk has got damage. So Araverk has seen a wall somewhere along the lines. Kurt already 3/10 away from the back of Curly Red. So it hasn't really kind of... The race pace has died off for Curly Red, unfortunately. But 2 laps left to go. Mars is back now. He's now back past Brandon, but Brandon's got a better run out of chicane. We're now picking up a penalty. That might play into Curly Red's hands. There's a yellow flag again. And this time, it's Brandon! Brandon's round to Ashwin up to P2. And Mars is just now able to check out what has happened to Brandon. It's not a puncture. I think he might have just lost the back end of the car. But what you might find is Brandon might lose out on a podium place somewhere here. If Curly Red can get his move done, early doors down the straight, but Kurt Boy also, will he get the arse off back of Brandon? No, he won't. But Mars will be checking out in front, loving life. And Warrior Cloud picking up a penalty as well. Kurtboy all over the back of Brandon. You might find Kurtboy goes for a move down the start finish straight. And Kurtboy does get the move done. And Curly Red also gets a position as well. Mars will win the Canadian Grand Prix. Ashwin comes home to P2. Kurtboy gets P2. And Curly Red gets P3. Brandon 4th. Ashwin 5th. Maz 6th. Rembo 7th. Multi's going to come home 8th. 49th. 48th. Multi 7th. Gods gets P8. And Warrior Cloud 11th. Archery's 12th. Araverk 13th. It is now 9 o'clock. And there is your podium. As I will invite the people into the party now, and I will do quick interviews, and then I will be going to watch the boxing. So we need... red, and I'm going to say it's Kurt Boy. I'm going to just have a guess. I'll add those two. Just give me a second, guys. Kurt Boy 21. Right, got the first two in here, so I'll start with Mars. Great win today, mate. Seemed like everything kind of just went your way today.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit bad because I've just seen the incident with Beefy, and yeah, I think I have to hold my hands up there. I just didn't think he was on the inside. I thought I took him on the straight with the DRS, so potentially a penalty coming my way. But apart from that, it was a pretty good race.
Definitely looked like it was a pretty tough battle between yourself and Brandon for the last 5 laps of the race there, twitching with the DRS.
Yeah, I didn't know if he. How old were his tyres? Did he pit? Were they new tyres?
They were 20 lap. They were 5 lap old when the safety car came out.
Yeah, I thought they were a bit older than mine. Yeah, he did well. I got by it, but picked up some damage on my left wing under the bridge. Went a bit too far left, so made it a bit trickier. I didn't see what happened to him near the end. I guess he spun out or something happened, but yeah, it was pretty close.
It did seem that way straight to the end. So next week we have Belgium. How are you feeling for that one?
Yeah, I've not done too much practice on Belgium, but I will in the next week. And yeah, it should be fun. Belgium's Spa's pretty good, so yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, good win, mate, and good luck next week.
Cool. Cheers.
Kelly, ready there, mate?
Yeah, I am.
Mate, solid race today, bud.
Thank you.
Race pace kind of died off a little bit. I thought you were going to get Ashwin and kind of try and close up to Mars and Brandon, but just kind of chilled out and managed to get yourself on the podium.
Yeah, I think my start couldn't have been better, to be honest with you. Leading God knows how many laps on the mediums with all the soft runners behind me was quite scary. But yeah, I think I did what I could do, especially with that safety car.
Definitely very solid race start, as you said. Couldn't believe the amount of traction you got off on those mediums, but you managed to check out pretty early doors and take advantage of stuff when you're out in front. And pit strategy, was it always, what was your plans for the pit strategy?
It was medium, soft, medium the whole race. I was gonna go for the hards, but last minute change, and I just continued with my strategy really.
Yeah, no, definitely worked out for you. And Belgium next week, are you here for Belgium next week to take it?
Depends if Energetics lets me reserve again.
I'm sure he will. We all know Hilker's a lovely guy. But how do you feel for Belgium?
Spa is an okay track for me. This is definitely one of my strongest. I mean, I think I proved that today, but Spa is an odd one.
No, definitely. But congratulations tonight, and good luck for next week.
Thank you very much.
And finally, Kurt Boy, you there?
Yeah, I'm right
here. Yeah, good race today from yourself. Good pace throughout, and good podium in the end there, I take it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was quite surprised at that podium because safety car. But I was surprised that I managed. I survived the 45 laps.
No, it seemed like you had a really good pace and throughout the whole race. Qualifying, you looked good as well, over one lap as well. But good to see you finally up there. Obviously, you've been up there a few times, but just haven't managed to kind of convert. But at least today you converted. Belgium next week. How are you feeling for that one?
I'm actually excited for Belgium. I like that track, so that should be interesting. I'm more confident in Belgium than I was for this track. In fact, I got caught up with like a lot of penalties and stuff. I did manage to pull an undercut, but it obviously didn't pan out that way. So I'm a bit gutted. I was actually looking for the win, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's unfortunate.
Race by miles. It was a good race by miles.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, no, congratulations and good luck for next week.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Well, we will end that one here. Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you on Thursday.